Hello. Thank you for staying up late. My name is Luis Ferrazano. I'm the general manager at Murphy's, but I'm also a bartender as well. I bartended my way through college, and I also cooked my way up until college through high school. So I have definitely perspective on both sides of the job, the front of house and the back of house. As we say, we're just against the tipped employee thing. Obviously, raising half your staff up $11 an hour within a short amount of time is going to be detrimental just to the small businesses. The big corporations will eventually survive or just leave the state. But like I said, you might be talking to a tablet, or you're going to see more Panera Bread, maybe Fusion type places, and we're going to lose our edge of what is the best growing industry in the state right now as far as our full service restaurants. My big concern down the road is the disparity between the front of house and back of house. There's a saying in the restaurant industry that cooks get to work via the bus or their bikes while the bartenders drive their cars there. Ever since I worked in restaurants, and you could ask anyone in a restaurant, I'm sure you guys go and eat, the front of house always makes more money than the back of house. A big problem in restaurants is they can't get their servers to commit to management jobs because they'll lose money. I'm a general manager now, but I still bartend 2 days a week. I can tell you when I was bartending 5 days a week, I made more money than as a general manager. And that's just the case. They're usually the highest paid employees besides the general manager in their restaurant. So if they do get $15 an hour plus the average of, I believe it's $11.50 an hour right now, they're receiving 40% higher than the national average, you're talking about people making almost $30 an hour. While the back of house is going to be put on freeze, you're going to create more of a disparity, which is huge now, between the cooks who really need it and the dishwashers between the front of house. We start our dishwashers off at 11, our line cooks off at 13, and our full-time employees start at 15. And we're glad that we're growing enough to do that. But if we have to start paying our servers, who are already definitely the breadwinners in the entire our business, that much money, we're going to have to put all of that on freeze. And every time I want to give money, I want to give it to the back of house. Because I work as a cook every week, and I work as a bartender every week, and I'm a manager. And I do those positions to make sure I'll never forget what it's like to be in their position. So I'll put on the apron, and I'll cook for 8 hours a day. And then at nighttime, I'll bartend for 8 hours while I'm managing, to this day. And I can tell you that the money should go in the back of house. And if we do this, we're not going to be able to pay the back of house, and there'll be a freeze. And the people who have been working in the front as cooks for 10, 15 years are going to see that they're not making that much more different than the people that have just been doing it for 2 or 3 years, because the people who run the restaurants aren't going to be able to afford that disparity. You know, right now, the person who works 10 years or has been in the industry for 15 is considered, a restaurant term, like an assassin, someone you could put in there. They're going to bust out the plates. They know what they're doing. They're highly sought after. They get paid more, and that's not going to be able to happen if we have to pay our entire staff $15 an hour. We fully agree with them making at least the minimum wage, and most of them do make more. But I just think we're not considering about the other half of the restaurant that will really hurt from this bill. Thank you.